Yay! What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Welcome back to another day. Go grab this bottle of water real quick. Yay! What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Welcome back to another day. Forgot to mute myself. Oh, 1 second, y'all. I gotta get these meds down real quick. Alright. Alright, yeah, but what's going on today, everybody? Today, welcome to Midwest Horizon. And yes, you heard that correctly. If you guys haven't already, go pick it up from Tyson's page. It's out. It released this morning at 1 o'clock CST. And we're on good old Medicine Creek today. Did some prep work the other day. Only got one field that is currently growing. I had bought a bunch of wheat fields to show off Serious Mods new textures. But that, of course, you know how that goes. That didn't really go quite the way I wanted it, but nevertheless, it is what it is, and we still got some stuff to do here. So we gotta first up is plowing up this grass field right here. So we're gonna plow this grass field up to where we can use it to farm. And then the second thing, and this whole area is probably gonna become one at one point. But the second thing we gotta do is we gotta get into seeding our winter wheat. So I have not bought a plow yet, so we're gonna go look at how much a plow is. We just got the one field that we gotta do. And I think we're gonna do the 3-point. Because why not? Everybody loves a 3-point, right? Then we're gonna go grab the New Holland tractor out of the shed over here. And yeah, get to ripping up this grass real quick, and the quicker we can get that done, kind of the quicker we can move on to something different here. Yeah, we're gonna get hooked up to this Johnny Popper real quick, even though it's not a John Deere. Alright, let's roll on out of here, try to get this field ripped up. So yeah, we do have a couple new textures in. We got Serious Mods, wheat and barley stubble textures, and then we have good old AW Modding's corn textures going, so you guys already know what's going on. That little baby upset mommy. No, you don't have to, but my bad, y'all. I had to talk to the kiddo. But yeah, so we got this grass field we're gonna rip up here real quick, and then we're gonna advance some time and do some box drilling today. I think is what I want to do here. Just know I got 2 fields that are getting wheat this year, which is going to be this grass field that we're ripping up now, and then I got another field down on in a different part of the map that we are going to plant wheat also. Now, since people have taken interest into where I'm putting my farms and everything, my farm is located right here at the intersection right here where 102 and what is this, 203 come meet. It's right here on the corner, and I did it a little bit into that grass field here. I figured worst case scenario, we can always take over this grass field and use it for crop. So I was like, oh, yeah, that works out great, actually. Shit. Kind of like, yeah, that works out great. And guys, I just want to apologize for being gone, man. My teeth have been killing me. If you guys only knew the pain that I've been going through these past couple of days. It has not been fun, and I appreciate everybody sticking around. I want to say welcome to all the new subscribers that we have. Never in my life. You're not supposed to, babe. None at all. You're not supposed to. Oh, missed a little bit. Let's grab that little bit right there. Yeah, we're gonna knock out this grass field and on to sowing our winter wheat. What we're gonna do today. Don't know how long the stream's gonna be. Probably gonna be. Stream should be its normal time. I started on pretty much on time today, so that should help out a little bit. And for everybody saying that Midwest is not hilly, what? It's all full of shit, for real. Fucking map hilly as shit. You gotta think, this part of Ohio, we don't have mountains. So the reason why I was waiting for this map is because this is where I'm from. This is Mercer County is kind of the area in Ohio that I'm from. And to actually be able to use it in game and playing on that area in game is really, really cool. And we don't have a lot of up and down vertical hills. We got a lot of rolling hills, and that's what I like about this map is the rolling hills in this map. Texar, when he did this map, he did a really, really good job on the hills, and then Tyson went through and just went through, and it I will say it honestly looks exactly like it did back in FS19. I mean, damn near, other than updated textures and the stubble textures that I've done myself, but everything else, this is all, it looked like it was FS22, like the map's still the same, or FS19, the map's still the same. It's just cool, and it's cool to see, cool to have back. Hated the wait. I will say I hated the wait. I was gonna try to get early access to it right before he announced that he was releasing it to his streamers. But man, in order to stream this map, you had to have 20,000 subscribers. And I was like, man, I can't get them that quick. So, we waited it out, and here we are. Only took 6 months, but I mean, it was worth the wait. I will say it was worth the wait. Everybody who's been waiting for this map to come out, that's hesitant on getting it now that it is. Get it. But yeah, so when I was gonna message him about it, and this is before I had been doing anything on YouTube. I didn't have any views on YouTube, you know. So before all that, a couple weeks ago when I was wanting to do it, because you know my buddy had it and I wanted to play on it with my buddy, and I was just like, man, this is some bullshit. He kept rubbing it in my face, like fucking. I was like, dude, this sucks. And then I want to say it was about 2 months ago, Tyson released a post on Facebook saying that it'd be about 2 weeks. And I found out he was just jerking everybody's fucking string with that post. And I kind of just got mad. So I kind of just like gave up on it. I quit watching all updates on this map. It was like it didn't even faze me anymore. I was like, damn, this just fucking sucks. I'm not gonna be able to get into it early like everybody else is, and honestly, it's okay because we're gonna get into it like this, and we're gonna make some awesome content and expand this farm. And we're gonna do some awesome stuff on this map, y'all. Got a lot of production stuff that I'm thinking about doing. Gonna go through. I'm learning GE. It's taken me a minute, but I want to go through and do my own edits. I want to do my own edit to where I got a place to sell tomatoes. I got a place to sell, I got a place to sell all the production stuff because I do want to do greenhouses and stuff like that on this map. I think it would be pretty cool. And this is not our replacement for Spring Creek, y'all. I just want to let y'all know that now. This is just a map that I've been looking forward to. This one's just a map that I've been looking forward to releasing, and I wanted to stream it today. This is definitely not taking over our Spring Creek save at all. I'm actually gonna kind of work our maps here a little bit. Now we got something we can rotate out when we want to. The Midwest it's just a different style of farming than North Dakota too. Nope, Daddy is streaming real quick, and then here later this afternoon we can go outside, okay? I need to go lay out these stakes while I'm playing. It's alright, we're gonna knock out this field real quick. We're gonna get this field knocked out real quick, and then we'll Yep, Daddy is trying to get this field done. Got to get all the grass tilled up so we can plant some winter wheat into it. Daddy? So here, check this out. Hold on, y'all, real quick. I'm gonna set this up so they can watch too. Alright, y'all, I'm back. Through the stream on their TV for them. Go ahead and get turned around here. And it shouldn't take long for us to get this field knocked out here real quick. So it's a smaller one, so we should be able to knock it out pretty in a timely manner. Then we got some box drilling to do. Gonna start getting the winter wheat in. It's just this is one of the fields that I wanted to get my wheat into, so I figured we'd go ahead and get the grass tore up out of it. Get the grass tore up before we get any further ahead of ourselves than what we already are. Because I will say I'm messing myself up doing everything like this, kind of just out of season. But I was trying to get everything prepped up for the stream last night, so and then on Spring Creek we're getting ready to go into seeding time. Well, we're in seeding time, so yeah. Why? That is Daddy's blue tractor you're seeing, buddy. Because he's sure fucking putting himself on a guilt trip for no reason. I don't know. Honestly, that's a subject I'd rather talk about off screen. I know, you weren't getting into it. So guys, I got good news. You see this little bit of dust that's behind me? Yeah, someone out there on Facebook is working on... is working on, a dust particle system to go, kind of like an extension to the particle system that was released on the Mod Hub. They're working on it to kind of kick up more dust. If it's dry, everything will kick up more dust, and if it's wet, there'll be less dust and everything, you know? Like, pretty much like real life. It just makes it look a little bit more realistic. Daddy, you getting it done? Alright. That was the last one of them we had. We'll get turned around here. My idea on this farm, so the large farm will be done on the dedicated server, so there'll be 2 nights out of a week that we will stream. It'll kind of be back to back once the dedicated server's up, but we'll have a Midwest stream back to back. So right now it's going to go Midwest, Spring Creek, Midwest, Spring Creek, Midwest. So 3 Midwest streams, 3 Spring Creek streams. Because I do try to do a shorter stream on Saturdays, just to kind of get something out there. So we'll go back and forth between this and Midwest, or this and Spring Creek. And just kind of see how everything does and pans out. No, baby, you're good. I'm not too worried about it, to be honest with you. I was chilling. So I figured for the acres that we have right now, this not too bad of a plow setup. Little on the smaller side, but I would kind of want to keep a smaller to medium sized field. I just noticed something. Guys, look at that. The bins, no, actually they're pretty close for being on an angle. They're not as bad, and I'm sorry y'all. Baby's getting changed in the back. Honestly, I'm not too worried about it. I've gotten used to it at this point. If it's irritating y'all, I do apologize. She'll be done here in a minute. She's getting her butt changed, something no babies really like, so. They probably wondering how I got it, like how I'm doing it. Okay, go through and get my thumbnail picture. I think I'm gonna get the thumbnail while we're seeding. Just trying to get this one knocked out real quick, y'all. Trying to get it knocked out real quick so we can get some different crop into this ground. I'm not doing any livestock, so I really don't need any grass ground right now, so. And after I take in that corn right there, this field's gonna get merged in with that, so. make it a little bit bigger, a little bit more useful. Everybody tuning in. What's going on, everybody? How's everybody's morning going? Nice to see everybody again. If you're new here, welcome. Just getting some tilling done real quick before we move on to seeding here. Got to get our winter wheat in the ground. I think we got one season we got to advance here. I figured this grass field wasn't too big. Originally I planned on just seeding this stream, and then I was like, man, that grass field really ain't that big, and I got some pretty decent sized plows that we could use. So I was like, hell, I'm gonna knock out this field first real quick. It should only take me about a half hour or so, and then move on from there, right? Knock everything out at once, I guess. Well, so I guess if so I kind of messed up, to be honest with y'all. If you think about it, I kind of just contradicted what I just said. Because we're going through to plow this and put winter wheat in it. But the winter wheat harvest time is like in the summer. And that corn's going to be ready to go this fall. Once that corn's in, this whole field's going to be, well, this is going to be planted already, and the other side is going to be getting plowed and everything, so pretty much contradicted myself on what I was saying right there. We're just gonna, I don't know, we're gonna try to make us some money. So the reason why we are going back to realistic money, ignore the money for right now, my guys and gals, if there's any gals in here. I know I do have some that watch my stream. But yeah, we're gonna adjust our money back once we get all of our equipment on the farm and I finally finalize the farm. I don't think this is gonna be our final farm setup. I think I'm gonna open up the fence behind the shed right there. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I think I'm gonna open up the fence behind the shed, smooth everything out to the fence. And then from there, I'm going to get rid of them soak up grain bins and put some type of a, I have a corn dryer that my buddy did with a dryer cell point, or a dry corn cell point, that I could place down that I actually forgot to do this morning. He's going to, once again, I'm failing at my job, but, yeah, I got a corn dryer that I am going to be putting on this map, and I got a dry corn cell point that I plan on putting on here to get rid of it. A buddy of mine plans on doing an edit to add a couple more cell points, and he wants to do some rental properties on here. Build like a little cul-de-sac. Something you can buy, and then once you buy it, you can make money off of it, which I think is pretty cool. So he has plans on doing that. So as of right now, we only have 2 tractors on the farm. So I kind of want an input from everybody watching on what we should use for a 4-wheel drive, like a bigger 4-wheel drive tractor. Should we use a 9R? Should we use the 9R, the 9RT, Challenger, or the 1050s? I'm up in the air. Let me know. You guys can either let me know in the chat box what you guys would like to see on the farm, or you guys can let me know in the comments after this stream has been published into a video. I'll tell you what, that's one thing that I like about YouTube from back when I was doing Twitch. Back when I was doing Twitch, your video only archived for like 7 days. where YouTube has always been a permanent archive. Which, I mean, it's something I like. And if you guys don't know, me and the guys over at MRM Farms, we kind of got a bigger purpose in life than to what's going on as far as streaming and making mods goes. We're trying to make quality mods that don't mess up your game when you play it, you know, or trying to show you guys, if you guys want to get into streaming, I'm trying to get into some of the different equipment and everything that y'all can get yourself that's decent. We gotta take out this little strip like this. That hill's too steep right there. It's the only part that I've found to be like that so far too. I mean, it really ain't even that bad. The plow is just not catching it. Alright, on to seating. We'll get that all folded up, get it put up. And we are going to... So we have to buy some seed. Come to think of it, we have to buy some seed. Yep. No, Daddy don't have anything to drive. Daddy don't have anything to do with the combine just yet. It'll be another stream before Daddy drives the combine. What we're getting ready to do is,
we combine all done.
Alright, boys. Go in there and watch it, please. Please and thank you. Daddy not trying to be mean or nothing. I was gonna say, we could use that if we wanted. So we got a couple different options here that we could use, and so in this area, this is kind of your common setup for doing wheat and stuff like that. Here's Juno's 750 no-till, which I think that's the smaller one to this. Oh no, they both require 85 horse. And then I also have this one that we could use too if we wanted, but it's a little bigger than kind of what I'm looking for right now. I think we're gonna do Juno 750 here. And we'll do the late 90s decals, no ridge markers, with the standard capacity. Bye. Yes. That should pop up right there. And what we need is a skid loader, a couple pro boxes, so we are going to need, so I think his are in pallets. I am looking for the Legacy Ags Pro Box. There it is. And for the size farm that we have, we're going to do 1, 2, 3. We're gonna do 6 of them for right now. And we need a skid loader. I like my skid loaders. Don't hate. We got a nice update coming to this thing too, y'all. Do we want to run the gator tracks or the normal tracks? Them gator tracks are really kind of sweet. We're gonna run the normal tracks right now. Going to skid loader tools. I don't think that one has its own specific tool, but we do want the strappable forks. And we're gonna go ahead. I was gonna say we're gonna go ahead and see if that's gonna work like it's supposed to. We're gonna get our boxes filled up here. Oh, crap. And another new thing we got, guys. MRM Farms yesterday released his Silverado, man. Man, she is gorgeous. Can do the wheel spacings and everything on it. Man, she is gorgeous. MRM Farms did a great job. Looking forward to the Steiger updates, man. Really looking forward to the Steiger updates when he decides to finally get back into the modding game. Is it just me, or is the arm speed on this thing a little slow? That's pretty much gonna fill that up. And I think for right now we are going to use this little area. Yeah. Come on, buddy. Daddy's streaming. I love you, kiddo. Well, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna use that smaller section until we get our new barn on. By new barn I mean Legacy Ag barn. But we're just gonna use this as kind of temporary empty tote storage. Mainly because of the fact I just don't have anywhere else to put it. It's nice having a... So don't get me wrong, Spring Creek runs really, really smooth, y'all. If you guys want a bigger map, I'm always going to recommend Spring Creek. But as far as proper 4X maps go, this definitely takes the cake so far on what has hit the market as far as public mods. Get the double tender here because I have a feeling we're gonna kind of fly through the seed, and I'm not driving this tractor all the way back to the farm. Every time we need to what's the word I'm looking for? Every time we need to refill. So we're gonna do the 250 ST today with a Digitar scale. Digistar. I know I messed that up the first time I said it, leave me alone. And we're gonna hook it up to the back of the Silverado here. Put this thing to use today. We're gonna get ready to head out. No tilt. And I am doing no-till because we are going to miss some of kind of what I consider the crappy tillage hits of precision farming. Man, you know what? I just remembered. We don't even need. Well, I need these pallet forks on the farm, but these boxes don't. You don't have to use the pallet forks with these boxes no more. And, like, once again, these are legacy Ag boxes, but he has these boxes set up where you can just drive up to them. And yeah, it don't look as realistic, but you can just drive up to them and check that out. Look how much easier, like, it just makes it so much easier to do your stuff. As far as getting it lined up with the trailers and everything. So you can kind of just put it up over it. I'm gonna have to pull this one back off. So I'm gonna just let it load. I'm gonna just let that one load, finish it, what it's doing. And we're gonna go put him. I love you, buddy. Yep, and we're gonna get this one put right here beside that one, and off to the races for another one. I know I'm not lined up on it, but it's also going to take all the seed out of this box. So that the corn seed that we have, or the corn that we have growing in the back, is going into the silo for seed next year. So we don't have to worry about buying any. And yes, I know I'm not putting these boxes in here the best, but I'm just throwing them in here, y'all. To be honest with you, I'm just throwing these boxes in here where we can get back out into the field and do some drilling. Looks like we're gonna have one box that's left over though. But it's looking like it. Get pretty decently lined up here. Because we're gonna drop him in. Connect that, move forward. Let's push him up a little bit more. Then when we get out to the field, we're gonna get work on getting our screenshots and everything. Okay, I seen what I did. Y'all see what I did? I see what I did. Can I have a cheat real quick and just spread this around here. Most definitely meant to go on that way. Turn around that way. So the majority of the time we do things pretty realistically here. But sometimes I mess up and you don't know how it goes once you mess up, you just kinda gotta hurry up and get through it. We're gonna grab this one full one here. Pick that up. And at some point we might need some more coats around the farm. But we're doing all of our own seed this year or next year. Alright, so that's staying there. I'm going to strap these down and shut off the truck. We're going to come back for that. We're going to get this guy moved back up over here out the way here. come back for that once we get the tractor out there with the drill. And we're taking off, y'all. So we are headed down to field 21. Is the field we are headed to. Actually, before I get too far ahead of myself here, y'all, it's not time. I gotta advance some time here real quick before we head all the way out to the field. I'm pretty sure I just have to advance one day, so it ain't gonna be none of them super long. Because I think I need September to plant wheat, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. So we are going to advance some time here. Just one day. Just one day. Bear with me. We're going to get out to this field eventually. And hopefully you guys like the farm. Spent, believe it or not, just what I got so far, I spent 4 hours doing last night. Is it raining? It is. How poopy is that? So, alright, okay, it's only until 8. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go here. Try to get the rain to stop here real quick. Okay, rain has stopped. Back to real time. Alright, now we can get this freaking... Oh, I didn't even shut that off. Well, now we can get out here and get this stuff planted. You need to smooth that out right there onto the road. That transition's rough. So we got a trek, not too long of a trek. We got a decent trek down here to the field at 30 mile an hour. Man, look at that wheat stubble. Looks good. Honestly, buddy, you are definitely right about that. Thank you for telling me that. I've never taken the time to look into my keybinds. Hank, how are you doing, man? I apologize to y'all for the lack of streams here lately. I got some tooth pain going on that I'm trying to deal with, and unfortunately my appointment isn't until the 8th, and that's the closest that they can get me in. They told me if they have any cancellations from here until there, they're gonna call me and let me know. But I'm just having some super bad tooth pain. Luckily this morning it wasn't too bad, and I was able to hop on Midwest and get a stream in for y'all. That's awesome to hear, man. Hopefully your holiday was good. Memorial Day is always a rough one for me, so. I barbecued, went and got me some rum chata, one of my buddy's favorite drinks. Drank to that, and just kind of hung out yesterday. Didn't really feel like streaming much. I was gonna stream yesterday morning, but I ended up not. Ended up grilling and everything else. Typical Memorial Day stuff. Hey, I mean, I guess beaches are finally open, right? This drill looks tiny on this tractor. And we are hanging a right. We gotta use our neighbor's yard here. We got a no-till right on end. This I want to say this was oats. Now I'm gonna just go right on into the line, to be honest with you. I don't think it affects anything as far as how the game works. And we are getting wheat in. I didn't even check to make sure we were within the... Okay, yeah. We're within it. Yeah, we'll get this knocked out and see where we're at as far as our time goes. What do... I'm trying to think of what I have to update you guys on, man. I don't think it's much. Okay, so tomorrow the stream might be in the evening. It all kind of depends on when this jack gets here, because I gotta redo the front struts on my car. Gotta put some new ones on, and I got everything to do it. It's just I need my jack and jack stands to where I can actually okay. The fact that it's based off of where I grew up. So there's a couple different things that I like about this map, to be honest, and it's really things that Texar did back in 19 that didn't really get brought over. But so yeah, it's back. This is home for me. I'm from this part of Ohio. So that was really my favorite thing about it. It's just being able to farm where I grew up. The second favorite thing is I love the rolling hills in Ohio. In this part of Ohio, we have some really nice rolling hills, and Tyson really did a good job of bringing them hills out of the fields. I don't know if you ever played Midwest on 19, but when you were driving down the road and you would look off into the field, everything would just kind of look flat. What Tyson did is now when you're driving, you can kind of see some of the hills in the fields instead of just kind of looking out and it being 100% flat looking. Oh yeah, this is home. everything about this map is home. The field sizes, we have small fields, we have bigger fields. Like, we have fields that range from like 20 acres to, well, we got some 5-acre plots and 4-acre plots too, but mainly you can do like 20 acres and up to like 300 some odd acre fields that now they're doing. But yeah, it's playing on this map, it's very, very realistic to this part of Ohio. And I don't know if you guys know this, but this is Midwest is also Mercer County, Ohio. So this map in Mercer County was based off the same geological location. And the map is missing a couple things. I could go through my pros and cons about this map all day long. So check this out. So what I really like about this map so far, from my, I think I've put in 6 hours. I think I've done 6 hours on this map. No, I've gotten 5. So I got 5 hours onto this map, and my pros is, of course, the rolling hills. He went through and made the hills a little bit more sharper. Not sharper, steeper was the word that I was looking for. So he made the hills a little bit steeper, and you can see them kind of from the road now. For the most part, everything still looks the exact same. Oh no, you're fine. Buddy, you are 100% fine. I appreciate you taking the time. Man, you're supposed to be working. Nah, if you were like me and just have one of them jobs where there's nothing else to do. I know my brother, when he was working for a CNC place, he just sat there, pressed a button, and he'd come talk to me in my streams. But, so he went through, fixed the, he fixed the hill issue that people didn't like about the 19 version. So far, I haven't had the glitch in trees, man. When they change color, I have not had my trees glitch. I don't know if that's something that he did or what, but they're not glitching for me. See, it was funny. So when I was in the military, it was kind of, so when I was in, it was kind of right there as people, well, as they were kind of pulling away from the yelling. Well, when I went through boot camp, I got screamed at, like I got beat with a broom or smacked upside the head with a broom. Fucking, I went to use the restroom when I wasn't supposed to. And one of my drill instructors came in and grabbed me by the foot and pulled me off the toilet. Yeah, but he grabbed my foot and dragged me off the toilet. It was kind of funny. What else do I like about the map? I don't know, man. To be honest with you, if you played the 19 version, it's just missing some sell points. That's what it's missing. Other than that, this map is really it's quite nice, and it's not like Medicine Creek. So, and I use that because it's really the only map that and Royalton before people started fixing Royalton for 22. But all the buildings still work. That's another pro. All the buildings still work. Like, all the buildings from the 19 version are on the 22 version. Now there's no production points or anything on the map yet. Which, I mean, honestly, there's placeable production packs out there that you guys could go through with the terrain editor, with this new terrain editor, and do a production. Or put your production points in. But I mean, honestly, that's really all it's missing. Everything else is really done quite well. And I mean, as I put more hours onto the map, I will find more flaws. Don't get me wrong, I will find more flaws and things that I don't like about it, but as of right now, I like everything that I'm seeing. And we even got a couple other things too. So we got Serious Modding. He released his wheat and barley textures yesterday, so we went ahead and got them in. And then we got AW Modding's Austin. We got AW Modding's corn textures in, so when we do our corn, we'll get to take a look at them again. So I'm gonna go ahead and start squaring this off, guys. It's gonna kind of look weird for a minute because we're gonna do another pass right here, down and back, and then we'll start going up and down again. But trying to get the headland passes knocked out to where I can get on to these ups and downs and do what I'm trying to do here. Almost could have put a smaller tractor on here. I think we might, I think I want, well, Spring Creek has spoiled me, and okay, that's another big plus about this map. This is a proper FS19 4X map. So me and my buddies, we've been talking about it, and I brought this up to him 2 weeks ago, and I told him to just kind of watch. I told him just kind of watch how the maps feel when they come out, and see how the 19 maps feel when people start converting them to the new 22 4X maps. And everybody that I've pointed it out to so far has said the exact same thing I have, that the FS22 4X maps feel like FS19's 2X maps. Where this map feels like a proper 4X map. Like, you know, you got some drive time. It don't take you a whopping 2 seconds to get from one side of the map to the other. I mean, you still got like 4 or 5 minutes drive time if you gotta go sell some corn or something. You're in the north side of the map and you gotta get on to the freaking south right hand corner, you know. So I mean, it still does take some time, but yeah, Spring Creek got me spoiled, man. But one thing I will say that Midwest has over Spring Creek right now is Midwest is it's better optimized for the use of. So what I've noticed with Spring Creek, the more equipment you put onto that map, the laggier it gets, and that just honestly that it's expected to come. It's because of the sheer size of the map, man. You know, I mean, a 32x map is not small in any way. Sorry about that. But yeah, it's just like as you continue to add equipment onto Spring Creek, it progressively gets smaller or laggier. And like I said, it's nothing that I can do about it. It's the sheer size of the map and the computer that I have. And this is not replacing Spring Creek by any means. It was just, I was looking for something different to play today, and this came out last night, so I was like, hey, stream a new map, why not? Try to get some different publicity, bring a different type of viewership to the channel. And I wanted to do kind of some smaller, some medium style farming. Drilling this wheat is actually going really, really well. A lot quicker than what I thought it was going to. Square this off. This is our last headland pass, and then we can work on our up and down roads, y'all. Trying to get them knocked out real quick. Oh, my fucking mouth is starting to hurt. Unfortunately. Hopefully that don't prohibit my stream. I wanted to get a full 2-hour stream in today. Trying to at least. It's my plan. Oh, we're actually kind of on track for it too. Oh, we got 42 passes. Okay then. No. Put it into the room. Mm-hmm. I almost feel like I should be splitting rows with this thing, but I'm not. Well, and the drawbar. Oh, that's why I don't use this tractor with this. I remember why. We're gonna switch out tractors here, y'all. I remember why I never used this tractor with this drill. We're gonna take this back home real quick. Here's new stubble tractor textures from Serious Modding. For the wheat and barley, look pretty good. Look pretty snazzy. But the 3-point don't raise up when you attach to the hitch on this tractor, and that's why we're not able to turn as tight as what we were, well, as what I need to be able to. So we're gonna run this back to the farm and get our. I think I want JHHG 7810 for real. I think we're gonna hook that one up to the box grill and do it like that. Cause it's New Holland, ain't it? Not for the drill. Everybody tuning in, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. I definitely forgot to post my stream to my pages this morning. It'll be alright, stream's almost over now. Ain't no use, only got 45 minutes left. Yeah, we're gonna go pick up JHHG's 7810 here real quick and get to putting our seat in like that. Okay, we almost back home at the farm. I will say though, Hank, it's nice to be back on a 4X map. Kind of makes you appreciate the detail that people can put into a 4X map. We're just gonna leave that guy right there and buy our 7810 here real quick. Or we can do one of like these 5000 series. Nah. I want the 7810. 30 inch. 2-wheel. Do we want to do a 2-wheel drive or a 4-wheel drive? We already got a 4-wheel drive. Let's do a 2-wheel drive. So I don't want them toolbox. Yeah. Front fenders. No. Ladder extension. No. Back hydraulic tank. Yes. Exhaust cover. No. Starfire GPS. Yes. Attacher standard. Is that for the front loader? What attacher is that? I don't know. Man, they're screaming. You felt claustrophobic. I mean, I will say that's the biggest thing that I can take out of this is just the appreciation of the detail that Tyson took and making sure everything worked and everything like that. He just did a really good job with this one. I will say to anybody who's kind of expecting more of like the autumn oak style map, you're probably not gonna care for this one too much. But if you like some medium-sized Ohio farming, so here, if you like Mercer County, you're gonna like Midwest. That's the easiest way I can put it. If you like Mercer, you're gonna like Midwest, because I feel like Mercer should have been kind of dropped like right in the middle of Midwest. That whole dairy farm that they have, someone would drop that dairy farm just right smack dab in the middle of this map, then I'd be nice. I'd be a happy camper, and eventually we're going to have a dairy farm, and I can show you guys the area that I like to do my dairy farms. So everything that I've done, as far as like, so this location is the same location that I used in 19, and then I put my dairy farm in this grass area right here by field 56. That's where I put my dairy farm, to where I don't have the mass amount of equipment in one location. I like to be able to move and go to different spots on the map and expand the different spots on the map. And for right now, we're going to start out as grain farm, because really this is the money that we have is not right. We're going to change that. And then here on down the road, we'll start building our cattle barn and stuff like that. I've been diving into GE a little bit more here and there, so I want to do some blender work. I want to learn how to do these hoses. There's a couple things I want to make attach that don't attach right now. Yeah, we're losing speed, but this tractor is going to look a little bit better on that 750 no-till drill anyway. I'm going to run this way so we don't put no line on the wheels just yet. I don't want that line texture on the wheels. Or the line color on the wheels is what I was trying to say there. Tell you what, we're kind of hauling butt through here. Cool. Okay, back to drilling. Man, why'd I do that? Yay, they connect now. Turn it on. Try to get the same, or close to the same GPS line as what we had. Close as possible is what we're going for. See, yeah, that looks just a little bit more realistic. I feel like that T7 was too big. Just a hair too big. And now we can actually kind of turn around and get lined back up easier. Trying to get these short rows knocked out real quick is what I'm trying to do. Looks like we're gonna have to bring the truck up over here in a minute. Gotta get our thumbnail too before I forget, man. Wow. Yeah, so we're gonna try to get this, what up, buddy? Tell him I said to keep his hands to himself. Tell him that Daddy told you to say that. No, he did not. Dang it, trying to keep this baby asleep. I'm sorry, y'all. Trying to keep this baby asleep and... I don't even think we're gonna get one field done today. Might have to finish my winter wheat seeding off stream. Maybe I should have tried to plow that field up last night. But I was like, no, it's okay. I'll do it tomorrow on stream. It'll give me something to do. Knowing I wanted to get all this in and done. Whatever. Looks like I'm putting a couple extra hours on Midwest today. I don't know, it looks like it could rain. I don't think it's supposed to. Yeah, 40%. 40% chance of rain. I forgot to put the meters on the tractor. See, like, now you can tell that there's some hills in this map. Like, you can see 'em. And then what'd you do? Nice job. Got one of them things stuck in my nose that won't come out. Gotta go blow it. Okay, baby, you're alright. No, you're fine, man. I think I got like half an hour left in my stream. Buddy. Yeah, I didn't get started. So it says I'm an hour and a half in. And normally I try to shoot for that 2-hour mark. So if that's okay, about 11:30 I'll be ending it. Well, actually it'll be a little bit before 11:30. I don't know, it really depends on them. If I can't keep them quiet, then I'm gonna end it to where I can. I know I have like 43 passes with this thing in this field to actually complete it. I need to put the mirrors on this tractor. I forgot the mirrors, man. I forgot the mirrors. Say start pulling up the hill before I drop the grill. Now we really going into the hills. Yeah, about time to bring the truck over. when we run this empty is probably when I'll end the stream. Almost to the point where we can start working on these longer passes of this field, and things really gonna go quick then. Everybody tuning in, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Just getting some seeding done here on Midwest. Wrong GPS line. Man, y'all killing it. Y'all killing it in reviews this morning already. I'll tell you what, that's the first time I've seen that number hit 10 people viewing at one time. That is so awesome to see that viewer number in fucking double digits, y'all. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. And I'm sorry, I'm small, so seeing something like that is huge for me. It's a pretty big step there. Like we are almost out of seed here. 20%. Yeah. No. Nope. Nope. Tell him to go. No, Christopher. Trying to mess with that dog. It'd be alright if our dog didn't bark. She get loud though. Trying to get this ran out real quick. And everybody was saying a box drill is too small for this map. But we're making some pretty good progress here, y'all. Making some insane progress across this field. Alright, y'all, I'm not going to be able to keep going here. I have to go use the restroom and everything else. But I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I'm going to call it. Guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate you guys watching. If you guys haven't, go ahead and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss tomorrow's stream. And if you would, hit that like button. It just helps out the YouTube algorithms a little bit.